cup.
I don't know nobody say, hey, that's on him. So that what you saying?
Matter of fact, you want that cup?
Mm-hmm.
Dang. I should have combed this or something.
Yeah, I don't know. When I pick up other people's drinks, I'm like that. Are you just that?
You should. You know what? No, I can't do this. Give me that.
No, I be telling
them. I can't do this.
So when I picked up a cup, I was like, y'all been around my cup, have y'all been tested?
Mine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like
this just don't happen like that. You
I know.
Actually. Didn't I tell you?
Oh, my bad. Hey, everybody, how y'all doing? This you know, Dwayne.
You think I care about your hair and why it's not different?
Why you want to bring me down under the hay?
Its words can't bring me down.
You sure?
I'm positive. I watch.
No, that's a song, you know?
Yes, I know. So how y'all doing tonight?
This how you do it. This how you do it.
I was just gonna go all natural and all out and shit. I can't do that. Sorry. Like I can't let y'all see the cotton puff like that. Steph said, "Hey, chocolate drop."
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, how you doing? Oh, we good. You know, what up, Nanny? No, I did not watch it. It's on my DVR. I guess I need to go ahead on and watch it. Highly disappointed with that. They were like, are they serious? And I'm like, yes, a 5-year-old can debate you and get a cookie from you, okay? But when the pressure is on and you have, so, you know. Right, like, nowhere to lie. Talk to Alonzo and ask him, why should he get the cookie over apple slices or broccoli or some no, he like broccoli. Ask him why he should have to eat broccoli, eat corn instead of broccoli. And he'll debate your ass down. Because broccoli is his dish. He don't like corn. But ask him how is he gonna fix the economy. It might not be that good of a debate. Ask him did he pay his taxes? Man. I had a doctor's appointment just tomorrow. And I guess in a way I'm glad that they are still doing the don't come in my face. How the hell you have a doctor's appointment over the phone? Like, bitch, you don't know if my eyes swole shut. And normally when you go to a doctor's appointment, you know they ask you, is someone hurting you? Are you hurting yourself? They don't ask you that shit on the phone fucking appointment. That's some funny shit. Like, why you ain't ask me, am I hurting myself? Did somebody hurt me? Do I want to commit suicide? You know, that's what they ask you when you go into the doctor's office. She ain't ask me none of that shit. And bitch, being locked down in the house, those are reasons that all those things that you're supposed to ask about might just happen. Wow, really? Shit, you saying that our NFL season might be blown. Because they said 3 Tennessee Titans got it. And they had it when they played the Vikings last week. Didn't ask none of that. No level of pain. None of that. Just, bitches, you taking your medication that's prescribed? No, bitch, I'm abusing fluid pills. What the fuck you think? Like, no, I just got to constantly run to the bathroom all day, man. It's just something I got to do, man. And if I can't take them as much as I need to, like 3 or 4 times a day, I have a problem. I'm abusing my fluid pills. Like, come on, bitch, really? For real, though.
I get excited to take my pills.
That is crazy. No, I just got to, man. Like, that's something I got to do. It's amazing how. What?
Oh.
I excuse me, but I squinting and look over there. I need to get my glasses, really, which I don't even know where them suckers at. I ain't seen them. These not even the good ones. No, that's not. I think they're in the case in the room. I think. Don't hold me to it. I don't want them. I solved my problem.
Too.
I'm a problem. Shit. If you don't put that sausage down.
That's how the people in England drink.
Wow. If you don't stop, I talked to, well, not me. Nobody's ever calling me. Keisha talked to her cousins today. Shit, one even came visit. I started to tell her, get the fuck out of my room. Everybody always, I know I'm in my room and me in my room, but no need to congregate. It's like, like, let me come out there to you or something. Everybody, as soon as they come in, they're not in the front, they go straight to my room. And they don't just stand in the door. They come in the motherfucker. Be like, what we doing in here? We ain't doing shit. Get off my table, shaking it.
First thing, I don't never say. I don't say nothing. No shit.
Excuse me. You shake the last chips out the bag. Oh.
You know me.
Damn, you ate the ice too?
No, I don't. I never eat the ice. I'll eat the ice.
And you waste my ice like that? You gonna be a walking little chunky butt.
Why you gonna do me like that?
Cause no wasting of my ice around here. It's bad enough I buy ice instead of making my own.
Right.
Man.
You know crazy? We got ice cube trade. Like,
my condolences, Cheryl. Dang. Ain't no way. I see why y'all people don't watch ads. This is ad 1 of 2, and it still got 3 minutes to go. Dang. Like, what are they even talking about? I would turn it up, but I'm not that interested. Man. My sister was aggravating me, talking about, are you going live tonight? And, well, I'm going to talk to you before then. And, no, you're not. You're lying. Which, she did try to call back. What up, old Sheila? Man, I don't know what to do. I'm bored. Like, I guess I gotta pull out my crayons and shit. Yeah, I'd be really bored. Bore me, like, just watching that screen. That's a shame, as long as this commercial is. Come listen to Freeway with you.
Hello?
Yes, this week did go by fast. Like, I can't believe today is Thursday. Yes, October the 1st. Man. Maybe 12, 13. No, I have not watched Ratchet yet. Is she really ratchet? I'm not really. I do series, but I gotta be in the mood to do a series. Like I just finished watching Girls Incarcerated, and yeah, 2 more months in the new year. They the little girls. Man, them little girls was off the chain. The second season, don't the first season all right, it's all right, but the second season, them little bitches was off the chain. They should have been beating them fucking bitches. Like we try to give them what they don't get at home. Okay, you won't give them what they didn't give at home, and you discipline them and all that. Y'all need to have the strap or the paddle. Them little bitches needed ass whippings, especially that bitch. What was that motherfucker name? The one that had got out was less than a month and got put back in for because of drug charges and couldn't keep her nose clean for 60 days. I think her name was Reyes. Was it Reyes? Reyes. That little girl was off the chain. Man, because people didn't want to date her. Bitch, is a no dating policy anyway. Like, if you really want to be out in them 60 days, bitch, you'd have just played it cool and close and not fuck with nobody. Motherfucker couldn't do it. He out there hollering and stuff. What's the use of going outside to talk if you gonna let everybody hear what you're saying? You're going out there for privacy. Just crazy. So are y'all gonna be ready for this year to go? Or y'all think 2021 gonna be even better? I can't believe this. Our NFL season is at jeopardy. Like what am I gonna watch if I can't watch the Saints? Man, I talked to one of my brother's old friends. This girl saying we've been knowing each other 25 years. I don't think so. I don't think I was that damn old. And she like, where your brother? I'm like, well, what you asking me for? You live in the city with him, don't you? What up, Mo man? Yeah, missed you. Been a while. How you doing? You should be mad at me, screaming, talking about everybody ain't hard as you. But I don't think it's that I'm hard. I just think that everybody interprets things differently. And she's talking about you always want hard iron chest Charlie and all that. I ain't one of them. I'm like, okay, but I ain't no crier though. I ain't dramatic though. So things different the same. No person does.
Oh,
You the biggest one. Now shut up.
no, you gonna beg me that we gonna.
What I just told you. You don't understand? Be quiet.
Oh, I'm quiet.
You still ain't quiet.
Oh my God, you listen.
Go hug your brother.
Man, I wish I was educated.
He tried to hug you the other day and you got mad. You need a hug like that, go hug your brother.
Man, I don't do that. That's Jay. Hug dude.
I don't think so. I just think I'm not shitting it off. We just different. Like I told my baby. Criers don't cry in public. Fighters don't let people see their tears. And excuse me. And he be looking at me, I'm not a fighter now. And he start crying even more. And I'm like, yes, you are. What up, Miss Baller? How you doing? Sometimes you feel sorry for them. Who are them? They, them. You saying that? God forgive me. I prefer to know where my brother at instead of wondering. Anybody? Cut that shit down. And he got headphones on, yeah. I know it's you. It might be hard to you because he won't talk to you and whatnot. But you and him, see, like I say, we process things differently and whatnot. And now that we found out the information that we found out today, he think he I got him. So you might as well get your bags ready and whatever, cause I'm gonna send you down. Now, man, he he's with his parents. Man, that little dude is wild. And wild out and work on her nerves, his mother's nerves. Then she'll bring him. Yeah, I already know my connection is unstable. But wow. You know what's some amazing crap though? Hi Mel. What up, Janelle? How you doing? No, it's not Friday. You know, some crazy crap though. Alonzo is 5. On the weekend we get up. My house is out and rowdy until Dwayne come home. Dwayne just has a big mouth. He don't know how to, he won't control it. And he's a picker. He picks with everybody. So the party don't start till he get home. But before he get home, my house is quiet. You know, you might hear the little guns popping, you know, like his guns, and you might hear him riding up his bike or a little, you know, the little playground sound, so to speak. But she, when Dwayne get here, all that quietness is over with. Thank y'all. I don't know. I and that's the thing. I miss it. I don't. I talk to Keisha brother like I don't talk to him like she do. But I at least call him twice or 3 times a year on my own. Hell no. Kurt is not the loud one. It has always been Dwayne. Dwayne always has wanted to be the star. He got to do that. He's always been a loudmouth and whatnot. But I messaged her brother and I was like, say, bro, get some nuts. No, I'm not gonna say that, but that's what I wanted to tell him. But I told him to call his sister. He was like, okay. He ain't called her. So I sent him a message again today. And now I'm gonna have to tell him. I was gonna tell him today. I don't know if I told him, but you wanna play these games? I'm gonna send her down there. Then what you gonna do? When she knocking at your fucking door, how you gonna ignore that? What up, Latanya? Thanks, Latanya. Because I'm the type. Okay, closure is important, but me, I don't know. Like, that's like I was saying a few years ago. I'm gonna throw a big barbecue, invite the whole family over and whatever. And the purpose of the barbecue basically would be to, like, let's get some shit off our chest. And a couple of them was like, nah, I don't want to come to that shit. And I was like, this is the way we can cleanse the family and move on without all the, shit going on. And they still was like, no, because we know you. And I'm like, it's not going to be as bad or as harsh as you think. Oh, I'm not worried about all that. I'm good where I'm at. Uh, I'm not worried about whatever issues she got. As I said earlier, people process things differently and they need different things. What up, Miss Leah Love? How you doing? Yeah, I know. And wow. I'm gonna have to check that out when I get off here. Hey, come here. Give me a paper and a pencil so I don't forget this shit. Yeah, I know. I got my phone sitting right in front of me. Why would I need paper and pencil? Dawned on me. And if it is, but I fucking think it is. Wow. Because I ran across an address earlier today, right? I know this fucking address, but how the fuck do I know it? Wow. Why would you bring her to schoolwork? That's just ignorant. What up, Kiki Lee? What the? I saw you put that shit on Facebook. What the fuck is pepper soup? Is that like the last resort soup when you just don't have shit but peppers and water and a little salt? How that fucking go? How you make that? Wow. I really think what I'm thinking is right. I got to investigate on that more. But if what I'm thinking is right, That's fucked up. It's fucked up, but you know what? It wouldn't and it doesn't surprise me as much as I'm like it's just a mind blowing thing. If I'm right, a lot of shit makes sense now. A lot of shit just came together for me. Kind of slow there, babe. If I wanted to say it, I'd have said it instead of writing it down, and then I would have been like, I'd have just wrote down the time in the video and went back to it. I know y'all lost because I'm not saying exactly what I'm saying, but like I said, I ran across an address today, and it seemed like a familiar. And when I saw the address, it seemed familiar, but I didn't know why it seemed familiar. And then just now, I got the realization why it just might be familiar. Wow. And if this address is familiar, I know what it is. And the reason I saw it and whatnot for it to be, however, is really fucked up. What up, B Jordan? No, it ain't out here. And wow. Smoked cheese in the soup, really? So it's like a creamy type thing. Hmm. That don't sound too good. Like, I've had red roasted bell pepper soup. I've made a delicious butter. I ain't too sure about that part. I know roasted peppers and cheese go together well because it's called pimento cheese, but I don't know. The main thing is the pepper. Ooh, okay. And dang. Well, I just gave myself something other to do than watch Netflix. Wow. You saying that. But when Keisha was like, I'm making chili dog casserole, I was like, bitch, that just sound like a fucking roll of Tums and a whole roll of tissue. To kind of grab the grease and stuff. I think it's CBS that is on. They want you to come on, pay for it. The Bible Palms. It's like POMS Palms. Yes, I saw the thumbnail. And that's what I'm saying. Like, now let me go ahead on and put my cotton ball up. Because I just don't give a fuck. Like that's where I'm at. But when I looked at it and all them grades was hanging down and looking crazy and this side was all full and this side was like, fight the power. I was like, nah. Or it's on Hulu. I'm gonna have to look that up. I was like, nah. Whenever Alonzo is like, he used to my hair looking like that. So when you take the pepper out, shit. So whenever he sees me with a ponytail or braids or something, he's always, I can't wait for my baby teeth to grow back, and maybe he stopped doing that. But he just looks so cute with no teeth. His mama's a dick. She tell him that he look funny and cover his mouth up. Keisha and I just finished watching Lovecraft County, majority of it. Like there's 2 more episodes, and I'm kind of pissed off that we watched them to where we at the every week point and shit. Cause I like to just sit there and binge on them. Like, okay, let's watch these first 5, and then let's watch the second 5. But we've watched them, and wow, it's like really wow. Like these black folks have took shit there. Like they've went there with this Lovecraft County. And they like doing a supernatural astrological type shit. They bring a lot of shit together. And it puts me really in the mind of maybe somebody come the fuck on and do some real Octavia Butler shit. Because that's what Antebellum looked like, a shake off to me. A shake off of Kendrick. And that was the first Octavia Butler book I had ever read. My brother and my sister were into her more like science fiction type books. And it drug me down with them, y'all. I was reading those too with them. You know, I've never been a sci-fi person, but they drug me down with them when it came to Octavia Butler. Never watched Fiancé. Right. Yeah, I noticed. And first black person that I really realized that black people were into sci-fi. Like I had looked all over for the trailer of Antebellum, and I could not find it. And I know I looked all over on cable. I eventually found it, and it don't even look like a good shake off for Kendrick. And so I was like, wow, do I even want to watch that at this point? But I know for the price that they charge, I do not want to watch it at this time. What up, Rose? How you doing? I've never been. No. We are like Star Trek and supernatural type thing, like um yeah, she was into sci-fi, but I never was, and I never ran across any black authors of sci-fi until Octavia Butler. You're not understanding what I'm saying. Listen with your ears. We wasn't anyway. That's what you think. Um, Maybe y'all was. I wasn't at the same house y'all was. I don't even know how the hell we was all raised in the same house. Cause no three of us are alike, and no 3 of us paid attention to everything. We all paid attention to different shit. Not being narcissistic, but She wasn't laying that shit down for me because I never liked sci-fi. Now, the only thing that I can honestly say she laid down for me was my love of writing, reading, and she tried to get me in on sewing, but I just the sewing machine just was I would sew that shit up. But other than that, you miss me on sewing and shit. And yeah, my mama used to watch all that, all that. The X Files, the Outer Limits, all that. The Twilight Zone. I didn't like none of that shit. She used to watch me. I ain't have no choice if I wanted to watch TV, but I was never really into it. Yeah, and when she put that shit on, I'd be like, won't you change that shit? I had enough of that shit. Tell them. We used to every new Star Trek movie, every like the Jedi's and all that. We went to all that shit. The X Files, and we saw all that shit in the movie because of my mamas. But I never really, you know, that never was all my cup of tea. Oh, see, I didn't feel that way about sci-fi. Without reading Point Blank, see, and that's what I'm saying. We all was in the same house, but we all picked up on the different shit, but the same shit. Like without reading shit, without the little freedom that they was giving us. Cause like, you know, once we got to high school, really junior high-ish, my mom, you know, was like, just be home before the fucking street lights come on. She didn't say at the house. She said just be home. She didn't say, well, come home and you could go outside. No, just be home. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And and all the hours we used to spend at the library. I thank her for the night she used to come get us. I used to love being at the library. Just and the fucked up thing, people be like, like I was watching the incarcerated kids thing, and they like something's going on, and those children don't want to be home. Not what's going on in my house, and we still won't be fucking home. So when people say shit like that, I be like, I have to wonder, damn, like how fucking was I fucked up? All right, Keisha. Somewhat like it depends on the author, or it depends on how much the book has gone through my head or whatnot, if I want to read it. Right. It don't matter. But there are a few classics that I have read because this is a must read classic, and it's floated around so long, and I just like decided to read it. You know, I've read some good books that way, but some of them classics, they're wrong for that shit. Like Of Mice and Men, it was okay, but wow, wow, George, really? You know, and what else? Uh the You know, my parents had Edgar Allan Poe books on the bookshelf and shit. And that's why some of the books that we had to buy, but I did not like some of those, a lot of those. But that is where I first read Jubilee at. My daddy had a copy. Is where I first read Marie Laveau. I read a lot of black authors of black history. It doesn't really matter to me. Even if it's boring, I'll read it. And even though I did not want to like sci-fi and those type of things, some of the books, like I have the whole Midnight Texas series, and I cannot believe I wanted that, but Keisha got it for me a couple of years back, and it was actually it was good. It was better than the series. I've read Tom Sawyer, A Thousand Leagues Under the Sea. Nope, not my thing. Um, I've read um I've read some of that. It wasn't necessarily because required reading or whatnot. Like my 33 brothers and sisters, and I don't know. I think right, right. And once I hit middle school, that's all I read a lot. Like the summer of seventh grade, I robbed my mama. Like I read a lot of her romance novels. Uh, a lot. Like boxes. Like she didn't know how many I had fucking actually read. Like she had some stored in my room, and she had some stored in the hallway. She had some stored in her room. I'm like, if you really ain't want us to read this shit, you should have got rid of this shit. And but the summer, I think I think that summer I might have read over 100 books. Cause I knew when she found out that we were reading the motherfuckers every day after my mama and my daddy would go to work, no word of fucking lie. All right, Steph. I would break into her room and read her fucking room. They were highly detailed, and she didn't really want us to know none of that shit. And I'm like, all right. Yeah, I've read Moby Dick. I've read The Secret Garden and Black Beauty. I read all that shit in fucking middle school. Like I said, that shit was available to us. Like we would go to the library after school. Like uh, let me see, about sixth grade. When after we started catching the bus home, when I was in the fifth grade, and like the next year, my mama was like, "It doesn't matter, just don't get into trouble, but come home before it gets dark." Oh fuck that! I was all. Oh, and I love she writes some good ones too. She write them like English type romance novels, like and they on ships and cruises and shit like that. I have not read a romance novel in a while. Damn. No, Harlequin was too soft for me. I didn't want to read the Harlequins. I wanted to know just what the fuck is my mama fucking sitting in this book for hours for? Like, what the fuck is going on in that book? Something good got to be happening. It usually was. And then like with Love Swept, sometimes they would have like, wow, Joanna Lindsay really died? Oh man, rest in peace. She put out some good books. Me, my sister, and my best friend, we would that was our thing. It's like we'll go to the library, we'll get certain books so that nobody else couldn't get them from us. Then we'll read them and we'll trade them out to each other. Man, with Johanna Lindsay's. And if we would buy one, that's what we would do. We would trade them out to each other. Man, what the fuck was we thinking? And Keisha called us geeks. Girl, if you ever read a Johanna Lindsay, you wouldn't say that shit. Yeah, but see, they had the soft Harlequin, so to speak, that wouldn't really tell you shit. They'll make you have to really wait. No, Harlequins was them thick ones. Yeah. Harlequins were kind of there were some of them were all right, like yeah. But Yeah, because I know there's a few that I can remember of Harlequins that I just took from my mama and ain't never. That's the first place people look. They were the white covers. Yeah, okay, the white covers, yeah, right. Those were soft. Those was them like 100-page books and no. Nothing like a Love Swept. That's all I'm gonna say. Do they even make Love Sweps anymore? I was at Walmart the other day. Well, not the other day, about a month ago. Hmm. Oh, okay. So I'm gonna have to look. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna see. All right. Welcome back, Keish. Uh, but it's when I got into high school, and surprisingly, the teacher that gave me the Octavia Butler was a little white woman. Shit. Let's just go into detail. She was a little white woman. She was a former nun, and her sons went to friends and shit, and she used to work on my nerves because she personally knew my mama and shit. And she's the one that gave me Kendra to read. Well, it was a class assignment, but that was just like my first taste of really, really paying attention to a sci-fi that I read. And then on little sci-fi paper and whatever. Brandel. Um 10th grade. Changed. I can't lie. I think it's my sister that got me into the vampire books, though. Thank you for that one. That was a good one. And then my brother, Moonfall. I believe that's the name of it, Moonfall. But that bitch, why would you wanna? You know, it was nuns who owned the all girls school, and they used to make pies to raise money and whatnot. And some of the girls would just disappear and shit. But it was deeper than them using the girls over there. Like they would, before they put the girls in the pies and shit though, they would use sacrifices and shit. I was like, there was still children from the town. There was still one boy, and they'll take a girl from the school and they'll sacrifice them every fall. And I'm like, not every fall, maybe every 10 years. Because that's when his little brother disappeared. And then it came back and happened again. So I'm like, I know we don't like nuns, but damn, this is like really what you're gonna pick to get. Well, I'm like, I might not. And this is what led to this whole conversation about books. But no, I just don't see them. Yeah, thank you for that one. Matter of fact, since you there and I'm here, I was reading a couple of books the last time I was at your house. If they disappeared, it's because I got them. I just thought you might want to know that. If there's any books you're missing, because like they might have been a personal favorite or something like that, because they have a lot of creases and lines in them, I might have them. And now see the Lost Boys and the Dracula. Well, no, I don't like Vincent Price Dracula. Like I need some like better, like come to me type Dracula. I didn't like that type of Dracula. And then also we used to always watch Elvira, Mistress of the Darkness. She didn't do a lot of good movies. Oh, and Marcus, what's his fucking name? Margus? I don't, but he used to be like Frankenstein. He'd be dressed in leather, and that was his like sidekick, like, right? And he was just dumb as shit. I've been watching Forrest Gump, as I said, and I don't even know why. I think I watched Forrest Gump because it's kind of calming, like. That's what you think. And yeah, the ones you saw me with. Anyway, you're missing I Got It. Man, you saying that shit. But I kid you not. Of B-Boy Blue by James Earl Hardy. It's like 6, 7 books. And like my first 5 were autographed. Yeah, that's his name, Marcus the Magnificent. And when they got destroyed, I was upset. Then I replaced them, and the first few were autographed still because someone got rid of their autographed copies. And when I lost them again, I was like, wow. Yeah, I've read Charlotte's Web. And you know another series that another set we used to read a lot, Little House on the Prairie and Little Women. I used to read those too. And I was like, wow. We didn't have too many childhood books around there. Like, yeah, they like childlike books, but they not. Like, my parents had a whole set of book series on talking about fucking manners and fucking hygiene and how to this, that, and the other and shit like that. Right. I have to stop. I stopped lending my shit out because they never come back. And the book 7 Days. Wow. Wait. That's a sci-fi bitch too. I can't tell you the author off the top of my head. But no, I don't think I did Anna Green Gables, but I might have. But 7 Days. And what's the other fucking book? That's a black sci-fi too. That bitch was good too. It's like this man, he get like superhuman powers for 7 days and he go avenge his ancestors and shit. That was good too. And what was the next one? I read the next one, but the next one wasn't as good as the first one. The first one was fire. And I loaned that bitch out and never got it back. I was mad like a motherfucker. And I also have, like I told you, I like my Prada planes. I have all them. Bitch, no, you can't borrow nothing. Bitch, the only way you gonna get this bitch is if you steal it, bitch. I don't loan my Prada planes. And I got all 6 of the Prada planes. I have the pit bulls in the skirts. I got the dirty divorces. I got all 4 of the dirty divorces. And I have to say the very best one was the first one. Is that fucked up to say? But the dirty divorce, that shit was good. Don't ask me the authors. I only know of them, I see them. But let's see, the dirty divorce. He was a drug kingpin. They had decades, and then they decided to separate. And then fucking war broke out in his fucking kingdom and shit. So they got caught in that kind of shit. They got kidnapped. The wife and the child got kidnapped and all kind of shit. That shit was good. And what else? I like my One Day series. Found out they only have 3 books in there. And I thought he wrote another one. I guess he didn't. One Day Lawyer, One Day Doctor, One Day Preacher. Oh, and I also like Tony Lindsay. Now I could say him because he's from like the beginning, like back in the G. And I remember all the older ones, you know, the authors, but not necessarily their books. I like Iceberg Slim too. I remember my mama realized what kind of stuff I was reading. She was like, "They let you check this out at the library?" I was like, "Yeah." This is kind of mature for you. I was like, I don't think so. James Baldwin, Langston Hughes, I like all of them. But I ain't gonna say all of them. But I have at least all of their books in my library, 1+. No, I never was really into Goosebumps. The series I used to read was, I think, I wasn't really too much into VC Andrews and stuff like that. Like I said, the series I kept up with, like in elementary and whatnot, was the Little Women and the Little House on the Prairie. Yeah, my parents had some sets of books, like of Black history encyclopedias. Don't act like you never heard of them. Don't act like we was the only Black people who had them. It was like a set about maybe 5 books or so, and it listed inventors. It just listed Black, and we used to have the Pickles. We used to have Cat in the Hat, but we didn't have that too long. Like, we were really still like in elementary school. Bitch, my dog don't do none of this shit, bitch. My cat didn't do that. Get this shit out of here, man. You know, like, I really know this is real fiction. Like, you playing with my intelligence by giving me a Cat in the Hat book. Like, and oh, well, I used to read VC Andrews. Nope. Right. Right. We read that kind of shit over the summer, like, and no. I have no idea what Boxcar Children are. I know what the Babysitter Club is and Nancy Drew and the Hardy Boys, but I've never read the Hardy Boys. So no. Fuck no. I was in adult literature more than a little bit. Or I was in nonfiction more than a little bit getting books. Like I say, when they kind of like loosened the chain on us, I think maybe when they loosened the chain, they should have watched more closely to see if we was eating bones off the ground, so to speak. You know, like you know when you walk your dog and you keep your dog at your side and you don't let your dog go too far and be able to pick nothing off the ground. I think they should have kept us a little bit more like that than on a free leash, on a loose leash. Cause see, when you walk your dog on a loose leash and shit, the bitch be all over here, it be all up there. It might want to walk behind you and shit and fuck with shit that you wouldn't let your dog fuck with. Hey, Miss Boosie. She holding on. Okay. And I was like, Nah. I was like, no, no, no. I was just glad my mama wasn't one of those book bag checkers that told you about it. Like, if she would go in our book sack, thanks, Miss Boosie. Like, if she would go in our book sack to see just what the fuck we had in there and shit, she would never tell us. Like, she'll just be like, she'll just look at us crazy and shit. Like, sometimes the shit might disappear, but other times, you know, she'll let it stay in there or whatever. But she wasn't like, they never kept the chain on us too loose, too tight, like, because we used to be like, oh well, we're just going to the library after school, mother. And if she really knew my friend, if she really paid attention to my friend, that girl was wild as fuck. And I think that's why she had the girl at our house more than letting me go to the girl house. Because she saw the girl being wild when I didn't. But maybe I should have knew she was wild because we'd be at our house getting drunk after school. Should I knew she was wild? And she'd be the bitch making the drinks. Yeah, I think that's why my mama had us at our house more than hers. Because like some days I would catch the bus with the girl to her house. And you know, we making our drinks and doing our homework and shit. You know, like her mama ain't come home till late at night and shit. And we bright and early in Takavaka. And once we realized if we drunk too much of it, fucking right, we was making drinks. Once we knew that we was fucking the Taka up, we'll move to another liquor. Sipping there at my own house, but when we was at her house, we was really drinking. It wasn't like at the house. Like I've snuck a beer out the refrigerator and went outside and drank it. What did fucking do? Didn't like it enough to drink it all. Bitch, you wasn't no fucking angel. That's why you're drunk now. Oh, excuse me, my bad. My apologies. You might not think you're, because I know I would be a stone bone drunk. No, I wouldn't, because I wasn't no drunk like that. But I do weekends, that was a rap. But no, we would go, when we would notice the vodka was getting too low, we'll put water in it and move on to something else. After that, we moved on to, I think we moved on to rum. And we'll make us some rum and cokes. Yeah. We used to do the damn thing. We'll have the stereo on, be doing our homework and shit. We get hungry, she go cook some shit. Yeah, we used to be fucked up over there. And I would come home. And that leads me back to, you don't drink a drunk's drink. What I mean by that is, even though at the time that we were around, oh, tell Mama happy birthday, tell Miss Whiskey drinker. She used to like vodka too. And that's what I come home smelling like, vodka. Then we went to the rum. By the time her mama realized that we was drinking up her liquor, really, I don't even think her mama realized that we was drinking up her liquor. I know one day she knew we was drunk though, but I don't think she realized to what extent that we was really drinking her liquor. Because my friend had a system. Like, her daddy would come over every other weekend and she'll come to our house. Well, if she came over to our house, she would hide liquor before she left, which was, I don't see how she did that because her mama was still cleaning her fucking room at 12, 13 years old. And hell no. See, that's the thing. Our people could handle their liquor. Wasn't no fighting on none of that. Wasn't no fussing and shit. They really used to drink and have a good time. Be partying, be dancing, and all that good shit. Not condoning adolescents alcoholism. Little kids leave the liquor alone. I didn't have any problems from it, but other people might run across a problem with it. Because I think she was a real drunk, my friend. Because even when I wasn't there, she was still drinking. I wonder why she used to drink. Right. See, it don't happen like, it did not happen like that with my family. Yeah, I saw that. I'm like I said, when our families and friends and whatnot would get together and drink, it was the only person that might become a problem was my uncles, two of my uncles. And at that point, I don't think they didn't want to deal with my daddy, so they knew how to control this shit. I have an uncle who like that not do. He drink, he can't control his liquor. You want to whip his ass and shit, put him out your house. I got an uncle. I'm not saying it don't happen, but what up, sweet D? How you doing? I'm not saying you don't have family members that get drunk and you don't want to be bothered with them. What up, Karen Lewis? How you doing? Yeah, it has been a long time. And but my family, once they drunk, they got mellow, like, or it triggered the real highs, and they left. Right. Thanks, sweet D. Shit, I kid you not. Like the first party that I really remember drinking at, when I really remember started stealing liquor, I was about maybe 11 or 12, maybe. I think I might be giving myself too much age. I know I am, because I remember one of my cousins stole a beer. We stole a whole cup of, the Italian bitters. What is it? Capri. Come on, bartender. Besides, you were there. You know what it was. And we threw that cup in the grass. And I think that kind of curtailed us from the hard liquor. Because we were young. We didn't know what we was taking. And when we drank, yes, it is. I stole a cup of that. One of my cousins stole a can of beer. And we all went outside in the backyard. Yeah, that's what it was. I was 6. No, you had to be 6. It wasn't me 6. Still in liquor at 6. Ooh, goddamn, bitch, nah. And if that's the case, we probably was still in sips our whole life. Wow, your 20s? Fuck no. Like I just said, we probably was still in sips our whole life. Because and you know what? Come to think about it, we probably was. Because my daddy was a big whiskey drinker. And for some fucked up reason, he was drinking with Diet Coke. And we would steal drinks from his cup. Like, oh yeah, Gray's the shit. I need to get some more shades of Gray. But yeah, Gray's the shit. And yeah, that whiskey used to be off the chain. I don't know. I don't like it now. It's kind of too sweet. 22. Wow. Really? No, indeed not. If I didn't have the influence of family and friends, do you think I would have ever drunk that early? Don't know. I think it was greed. Yeah, I read that book too, Steph. I read that when I was in high school. All of them. Don't tell my mama. Right. And that's why when it came to a movie, I was like, I don't already read that shit. Yeah, when I was growing up, the legal age was 18 too, but then they changed it to 21 once I made 18. Shit, no. It ain't like I'll go fucking brew a pot of coffee and get the whiskey out the cabinet and read me some books. No. I wasn't much of a drinker then. Oh, you bet? Oh yeah, shit. I've been read that. I read that in high school. And when I read that, that shit kind of, I was like, why would you want to be choked? That shit, yeah. I had some other books I read in high school. I knew my mom would have been like, bitch, bring it back. I better not find it in your book sack when you get home, motherfucker. Right, Miss Boosie? What up, C? How you doing? Been a minute. But no, yeah, alcoholics run deep on both sides of my family. But I'm not judging, I'm good. But right, sweetie, the book was better. But yeah, now my family could drink me under the table. But back in the G, when I was really a drinker, them bitches couldn't touch me. Cause they was drinking beer and I was drinking hard liquor. I had dogs and them beers and them wine coolers and shit. Bitch, give me a bottle of E&G. And that's what I used to drink. And when the legal age changed and I wasn't old enough to get it no more, I just had my partner go get it because my friends Mexicans can drink. All right. But fucking right. E&J. Then when the VSOP came out, we jumped on that too. And that was our drink. You know, I started drinking Heineken's because we would have parties, and for my E&J to last, I had to fucking put a filler in there. So I might drink a beer or two during the party, or after I done drunk 2 hard cups. And then I drink a beer in between. But hell yeah. I had a partner. We used to get like, we didn't get the fifth. We would get like the half a gallon. And that would be our weekend drink. Dang, really? One drink? Hey, Miss Boosie, it is what it is. Mama know they get to up. And we'll sit there the whole weekend. And see, my weekend would be a little different than hers. Cause I was doing a little extra shit she wasn't doing. Straight ass motherfucker, straight line bitch. Hit this bitch. No. But shit. Smoking, I wouldn't smoke either. Shit. I done stopped drinking. All right. No, I'm not talking about you. Would you like me to talk about you? How you used to talk about us and be all and talk all that good shit to us, and when you came back, you came back talking about where's that? And we was like, the drinking there on the table. Bitch, stop playing with me. What you want with this goodness for? Remember, it's bad for you. It fucks with you. Oh man, for years. She used to talk shit to me and my brother and my friends and shit, our friends and shit. I bet you don't know what I'm talking about. For years, she used to talk shit to us. Yeah, I don't know, I don't remember when it was, but it was after one of her overseas trips. I think it wasn't Thailand because it was before Thailand. And she came back and she was like, pass it. And we was like, pass what, bitch? Like she was talking Chinese. That's all she wrote at that point. I was like, wow. I remember one of my friends told me he tried acid. And I'm like, really? What that's like? You know, just a little curious, might be down for plead the fifth, right? Yeah, okay. She doing that one. And that motherfucker, and he was like, I was like, how'd that come? He was like on a tab. Huh? Oh, all right then, huh? Well, what is like? Oh, okay. And what he told me about what it was like, I knew I never wanted to fuck with the shit again. Well, not again. I never wanted to fuck. What, something like a 7-day trip? I went, how the fuck you trip for 7 days? He said, I don't know. But I was on a 7-day trip. My partners had to cover for me. I was like, you trip for 7 days. I said, the people you was fucking with didn't tell you this could happen? He was like, they told me you could trip sometime for days. They ain't tell me how many days. I was like, when they told you for days, what made you put that in your mouth? Knowing the type of job and shit you have to do. He was like, man, it was just something to do, you know. I didn't want to be there. I was bored. I was lonely and whatever. And I was like, nah, I just don't see tripping for days. Wow. Yeah, he was ready to risk it all. I was like, days? I said, okay, you tripped for days. Now, how was that trip? Was it a good trip? He said, are trips really good? I was like, some of them can be. And he was like, well, I don't think so. I was seeing demons and the world was swirling around me. I was like, you didn't get this info before you took the dope, man? He was like, I thought I did. Man, you stupid as the fuck. When he was like days, and he was saying demons and whirling shit was after him and shit like that, I was like, wow. To not ever fucking try that. Thank you, sir. And days, a week. He was like, yeah, they had to really cover for me. I was like, well, I hope none of them bitches put a gun in your hand while you was tripping. He was like, no, I didn't have to do none of that while I was tripping. I was like, phew, thank you, Jesus, fuck. He said he would go to work while he was tripping, and after the boss left out to go do the rest of his rounds or whatever, they would just let him sleep. I was like, dang. Right. Make you just want to stick to your thought juice. I was like, wow. Okay. And see, that's why I was mad when my sister moved to Arizona, because I have an uncle who's in New Orleans and his girlfriend moved to Arizona. And he told me driving it take like a whole day. I was like, wow, really? He was like, yeah, it take like something like 18 to 24 hours, he was telling me. And I was like, that's a long trip, man. He was like, yep, I be snorting all the way. I was like, you be on the highway? 5%. That's a joke. Yeah, that's how my brother is, Miss Boosie. He think he the shit too. That's how I started getting, other than my parents, because I'm not gonna lie, my parents, one expensive liquor like was their pinch. But my brother, welcome back, baby. Right, 5% is Kool-Aid. But my brother was always I miss the expensive liquor shit. Like, he the one I started our first drink Remy with, I believe. Um Stop dropping names, bitch. And excuse me. And he my brother like that. He like let's get the Cutty Stalk, let's get the Glenlivet. And all the liquor that I really like is expensive liquor. And he pissed me off about that. Because not a liquor I really like is the expensive shit. Uh You ain't hear what let me repeat. The Remy, the Cuddy Stokes, the Glenlivets, my uncle was the one that got me on the Grey Goose. And Grey Goose is, Lord. I think it's 50. Oh, you especially love me. That is so sweet. And I especially love you. And anyway, yeah, I think out of them that I said I prefer my pinch. I remember, which one was that? It was the Glenlivet or the pinch. And I paid fucking something like $60 for that bitch. I started to tell that man, take that bitch back and give me my money. But Patron make vodka now. She ain't been to the liquor store in a while. And vodka. Last time I was drinking Patron was tequila. And I think that's part of what gives you tequila. Like which bottle it is. I think it's the gold bottle. But I've had drunk every bottle of Patron that there was until I got the allergy to it. You know, I've tried every bottle that there was. An alcoholic. And also being allergic to pineapple. Tequila was my favorite drink. Like when I'm looking for a nice little mellow night or whatever, I would just go ahead on and give me a fifth of Jose Cuervo and I would chill. But now, ain't no Jose Cuervo for me. Man, I don't like Henny. I never did. I'm not a cognac drinker. See, I have an uncle, my daddy's brother, one of my daddy's brothers. He's a drinker. He's like a real drinker. And he was in the military, so he just think he's a connoisseur of everything. You feel me? I was in the military when we were in Germany. We drank this and we did that, and I've had that St. Pauli girl you all on and shit like that. You know, fucking with you is why me and my brother upped our game to experimenting with expensive liquors and beers and shit like that. And more likely to pay for it, dude. But I never did really like, I never liked the Alizé. Cut it with E&G. Is that really a cut though? I would mix it with E&G. No, I don't really care for cognacs. You know, back in the days, like, oh, sophisticated palate drinks, cognac. Fuck that. I don't like cognac. I guess I don't want sophisticated palate then. She like her Four Locos too. Be careful about what the fuck I be drinking. Because like I say, Jose Cuervo was a friend of mine. I used to drink him with a little salt and lime. You know, that was my friend. And when I became allergic to it, it just slowed my drinking down. You know, I guess I just drank some vodka. My first, my second. Yeah, I know. That's what I was saying earlier, Miss Boosie. That's all I used to drink was E&J. E&J or Jack. A good champagne. Let me think. A good champagne. You saying that, but I like a good red wine or a Riesling. A Riesling could kind of take the pace of the champagne. You know, it's sparkly and it's white. Oh, I haven't had a good Riesling in a while. Well, Sam's, I think, sells it. Yeah, we used to drink Remy too, but that Remy, A&J, those two I know for sure. I think they give me heartburn. E&J. I have a fifth of E&J in my room right now, never cracked open. And that's some shit, considering I used to go through bottles of it for the weekend at one time in my life. What up, Shelly Pooh? Man, I kid you not. I used to drink Jack, like, go by my friend's house, that's what's in my bag. My fifth of Jack and my herb. Shit, no, I don't know. I don't know. I'm trying to decide, do I want to drink? I haven't been to the liquor store in Lord. You're not good on wines. Well, that was something I wanted to do. That was something I wanted to get into. And like my like the first wine that I really sat and aged. I hope I have a bottle of Zinfandel in there now. Oh, that bitch was beautiful. It was really nice and smooth once I finally drunk it. But you cannot age red wines, and I found that out the whole way. But I wanted to get into that, but I could never not drink them. I always drunk my bottles of wine. I think I have some that I haven't drunk in a few years though. But yes, a nice Merlot can do it for you. Man, I wonder do I have any more wine left fucking with my friends and shit. Because like when my partner come, I'm gonna have to see what she up to. When she come or when I go by her, I bring my bottle. And we get drunk while she braid my hair. Never had Cristal. I wanted to buy me a bottle. What's the name of that other shit? I wanted to try the Ace of Spades. Anybody? Is it worth it? That's just something like 200 a bottle. Is it worth it? Oh Lord, I can't see it. At least if I spun, I don't know. I don't fucking know. Oh man, that's it, Janelle. Dime. I don't know if I wanted to try it. If I put the 200 on tennis, I'm gonna have it past a night or past 2 nights. Fuck, past a week. But if I put 200 on a bottle of liquor, pricier than Moet. One that I know that drink the shit like when I pop my bottle of wine or I pop a bottle of champagne, Keisha be like, that shit all good for you, bitch. But where my drink? And I be like, damn, you can't even drink with a motherfucker. Damn, you got. And that's another thing I hate about this house, and all my drinking partners is just gone. Like when we lived at the other spot, but they moved from over there too. No, it's cheaper for us if we go to Mexico and get it. Oh shit. I don't really like Grey Goose. I drink it. Those two vodkas, I don't really. I prefer the Grey Goose over the Ciroc, but the Grey Goose give me heartburn, I think. But you know, lot of my drink taste testing over the years. You feel me? I prefer Velvet. Lord, it blends well with it. But if I'm trying to go for a light drink, but still a drink, I'm going to get Jim Beam. I like to mix my own. Clear liquor is awesome. You tripping. I tell you what, though, brown liquor make me sleep. I'm not one for the effervescence drinks. Your ass. Yeah, once I started getting into tequila and all that, I started doing the older and older and older. And I think that's what made me. I've had the 100-year Patron. I've had the which is the white one, I think. I've had the 100 years tequila. That's the name of it. Well, in English, that's the name of it. I'm gonna have to try me some Johnny Walker Blue Label. Man. Yeah, we were some real drunks. Keisha ain't no real drinker, though. And that's why I be like, but I bet you if I was with a woman that really drank, I'd be a drinker again. She'd be like, bitch, put the cup down. I know that's right, Miss Boosie. But no. Lord, I miss a good tequila. I ain't even lying. No, she like that Belagoso. I think that's the name of it. The Belagoso strawberry. Damn, Shelly Pooh. Shit. 2 for 1 out of here. You said 4 drinks. And I'd have been good. Been fucking driving home and everything. No. Ripple. It's not Merlot. Bella Boli. It's not Merlot. It's strawberry and it's not Merlot. What up, vibing with E and J? It is strawberry though. It's not Merlot. It's it's one of them white wines. No, it's not even a wine. It's a what is it? Now she should be looking this up. Moscato. There it is. There you go. I knew it was a wine. Strawberries and Moscato. She hollered something. Hey, I don't know if she's talking to one of y'all or not. But nah. Oh, I saw it. Shit, no. I love good jello shots. Strong jello shots. The kind of jello shots you take one and you be like you just like a motherfucker done put a fucking get. I'm telling you, when I do fucking Jello shots, I'm using Everclear. And if I don't use Everclear, it's done right. This party is gonna be started quickly. And I kid you not. I had a party, a few just get-togethers with these Jello shots. Like when I go to the club and if I buy a Jello shot, I be like, bitch, what is this? I didn't order Jello, bitch. What a liquor. I got this motherfucker. You said shot. So when you imply for me, like, this is too much Jello. Right, Steph. They be that strong. Damn, you're scrambling to see if you brought somebody home. Mm-mm-mm. I don't think I've ever had no night like that, that I just been so drunk that I'm just like, that I thought or I did bring somebody home. Let me think. No. No. I do remember we went out to with Keisha friend before, and I was not the driver. So you know what that fucking meant. Like, I love when I go out and I can trust my driver and they don't do all that crazy fucking driving and not be, hey bitch, what the fuck you doing? Blowing my fucking high and shit. And I was so I had did at least a 6-pack in an hour that night. At least. Man, I was like really fucked up. And I know my designated driver hated that shit. Because since I was buying the drinks, we was all just drinking. And my designated driver was like looking like dirty bitch. Bitch, don't worry about it, because when you come to the house on the set next weekend, we got you. You ain't got to drive. And even if you do, you just driving around the corner, bitch. You got this. And but that's how extensive our ball was until we found out that Curtis was still in shots. And we knew people was just gonna drink it because it was fucking there and it was something they never had. Our bar was really, we had like 2-3 types of every liquor. We had from all the popular bottles and shit, but we had a topping bottle for every fucking, for the vodka, the gin, the tequila, the cognac. Yeah, Curtis was fucking hitting us up. And I thought it was my sister. But when my sister moved, the shit kept happening. So I knew it had to be one of them fucking children. And I don't know how the fuck I caught Curtis. I think I smelt it on his breath. But I caught fucking Curtis. I was like, oh no, sir. Nope, there go that ball closed. And I got rid of my ball. And the thing is, I didn't really have to get rid of my ball because he was drinking the fruity shit, like the mixed drinks. He was drinking, I don't know if you remember, I don't even know if they still make it, but you know, Seagram's used to do those mixed drinks. They used to do the Dragon Blood, it used to be the red, the green, the blue, the yellow by Seagram's. Hey Jay, how you doing? We good. Damn, she could have fucked around and left your ass. And but he was drinking my apple liqueur. No, Janelle. I know just what the fuck you talking about. My sister this was the first time I ever tried 100 proof liquor. And it was Seagram's, was it? Taka? I know it was a vodka or a gin. Because my sister had got it to make perfume with or some shit. Man, we killed that fucking bottle like I was like burning inside my chest and my stomach. And I never once threw up though. Fuck no, Curtis ass was drinking the soft shit. Yeah, 100 proof shit strong. He was drinking the soft shit. The apple liquor, this motherfucker was even drinking the mixes, like the sweet sour mix. Now that ain't even no liquor. He was drinking the tequila mix, the margarita mix. He was drinking shit like that. But he was dabbing on some of the liquor, so I just went on ahead and just got rid of the liquor cabinet. Well, the bar. It was a real bar. Like when we lived in Austin, there was a wet bar in our apartment. We was like, what, bitch? We got to get this apartment. But it wasn't too big. It was like maybe 26 inches wide and about maybe 3 or 4 shelves up in the cabinet and shit. But when we moved to Dallas, we went to the front of the store, brought one of the little, one of the little cheap balls, and it had 2 shelves in it. And when I realized he was hitting the cabinet, I was like, time for it to go. Cause we had a lot of bottles. We used to entertain. Oh Lord, wasn't nothing like them weekends when her auntie would keep the children. Oh my God. What up, Perkett? All right, Perkett. Yes, I miss her Auntie Mo a lot. I wanted to keep her here with me, but she wanted to go to New Orleans to be with her old man. I like, he ain't shit, bitch. Stay with us. She went and like her auntie used to be a lifesaver. We'll go on vacations and she'll, man, you do not know if, and you did not have a good on time, on the spot, didn't give a fuck babysitter. That's how she was. Oh, we taking a nap. We're not gonna wake up till, if you see us at the bus stop, girl, just say hey. But if you don't see us at the bus stop, please get the children. Okay, girl, that ain't nothing. Used to love that. We going here. It ain't nothing. And man, I miss that woman. And what made it even better was we like lived in the same apartment complex, but we lived like a couple of buildings away from each other. But we both lived like close to the front of the. So I cook dinner. Go bring this to your auntie. Whatever. And man, good babysitter. Even after we moved, out the apartment complex, we still like stayed like maybe a mile or two from her, and she would still get the kids and whatnot, and still come watch them when we would take trips. She. Lonzo told us he don't want to live with them people no more. He wanted to live with us. Well, I know he didn't get the reception he was looking for. But it's all right. But that's why a lot of these children, they learn from little. Like, long as I ain't saying, bitch, I'm going to burn this house down and all that kind of shit up. Bitch, fuck you, I don't.
Yeah.
Say what you want. Oh, yeah, I don't like that either. I used to have a friend like that. And that bitch always wanted to wear white. Bitch, you know you about to piss on yourself. Or she always wanted to wear black. Right, Shelly. Wow. Yeah, I had a neighbor like that. Bitch, if you don't bring your trifling ass on. I had an uncle like that too. When he get drunk, he'll just piss anyway. When he like that, and they be like, y'all shit stronger than it was when we was coming up. But our shit was realer. Come on, man. Your ass gonna be up all night. Keep letting them drink that shit up like that. And I always threaten them with, you gonna be the one cleaning the kennel. And Scrappy don't never piss in his kennel. I don't even know why I threaten him with that shit. Well, y'all, I'm about to go to bed. It's been 2 hours. Thanks for coming in, supporting me, writing me. Much love to y'all. Peace, love, and hair grease. Y'all be safe. Wear your mask. Wash your hands. Stop picking your noses. Love you. Peace, love, and light, as 951 would say. There you go. Yeah, I enjoyed it too. Good night, everyone. Sweet dreams, as Steph would say. Now, later, y'all. Y'all be safe. Okay. Yeah, I'm sure.